They call it. We were told that today, and we went, what? And of course, they meant the LED screens. So it's the LED screens from now on. I hope they're not that heavy. Yohan GEMILI will be the first out, fresh from winning that UK 200-metre title last week in 20.08 into a headwind. He was second in the 100 as well. He's in wonderful form. He's the member of the British 4x100 World Championship squad. Yohan BLAKE, well, he holds the meeting record. BLAKE from 2012, 9.76, the Jamaican. He will go in lane 2, winner in Birmingham 12 days ago. Justin Gatlin, the reigning world champion, didn't run the US Championship 100 final. He has a bye, of course, to Doha. Controversial figure, 9.74, his best 4 years ago. There is Noah Lyles, the man of the moment, the world #1 at 200 metres, the world #2 at 100. Full of energy, so charismatic, really enjoys it and translates that to the crowds. He won in Paris last Saturday, 19.65 for 200. Akani SIMBINE, the Commonwealth champion from South Africa, only 7th in Birmingham 11 days ago, in fact. Won the London in his Diamond League in his season's best of 9.93. Zharnel HUGHES of Great Britain, the reigning European champion, 3rd in the UK 100, 2nd in the 200 last week. He goes in 6th. Alex Wilson, the local man, gets the biggest cheer of all, of course. European Championship bronze medalist last year, over 200 metres. Holds that Swiss national record. His best, though, 10.08. Earlier on this summer is his lifetime best. Mike Rogers, well, the most experienced in this field after Gatlin, 34 years old now, winner of the Pan Am Games a couple of weeks back, 2nd in the US Championships. He will be in Doha for the USA, 9.97 this year. And then Zhenye of China, who was only 8th in Birmingham in 10.17, 11 days ago in the Diamond League there. But that's the field, this men's 100 metres. Fastest time in the world this year, 9.81 by Christian Coleman. Coleman, of course, accused of missing 3 whereabouts tests in this last year, just in the last week or so, and is unable to race. He disputes this, so the case is under review and will be judged in the next week. But for the moment, the world #1 is absent. And the big question mark is, will he be cleared in time to run in Doha? So these the main men. If Coleman does not race in Doha, Gatlin has been done a huge favour in his efforts to retain his title. Lyles, of course, only running the 200 metres at the World Championships, but in fabulous form when he ran that 19.50 to win in Lausanne a couple of months back, over 200 metres. I think it made him the 4th fastest man in history over the half lap. But this is a strong field, despite Coleman's absence. GEMILI in 1, BLAKE in 2. Justin Gatlin goes in 3, the reigning world champion, 37 years old now. Oldest in the field by 3 years, ahead of Rogers, who himself is 34. Everybody else quite some way under 30. Gatlin in 3, then Lyles in 4, SIMBINE 5, Zharnel HUGHES, the European champion, in 6, Wilson 7, Rogers 8, G in 9. But Gatlin in 3, Lyles in 4. Great start from Gatlin, snatches half a metre off Lyles, who's coming through now. Lyles working hard to get back to Gatlin, but is he going to get there? Yes, he is. That strength brings him through. Great running on the near side too from Zharnel to take 2nd place, 9.98. Well, there was a moment there where Lyles closed on Gatlin after about 50. Then Gatlin pulled away again. I thought it was going to stay clear. And then Lyles' 200-metre strength kicked in at around 75. And he eased past the world champion and took the scalp, and an important scalp too, Steve. And I just cannot see him being challenged by anybody over 200 in Doha. What a shame he's chosen not to double up in Qatar. Brilliant running there from the Chinese, Zhenye, who is a sub-10 second man. We mustn't forget that. Ran 10.01 earlier on this year, 10.04 for 2nd place there. Good running from BLAKE, 10.07. And Gatlin easing back to 4th place, 10.08.
Careful. His socks tonight, an homage to, I think, Kill Bill movies. He's a fan of martial art movies, isn't he? But the win for him tonight, the most important thing, and even the time less important. As you said, Tim, he's not running the two of them. I'm trying to work this race out here, because Gatlin, to me, until 70 meters, kind of looked like he had it, and then I'm not sure the LYLES just maintained and Gatlin came back to the field. That's what it looked like, really, because you'd expect LYLES to be ahead of the rest of the people. Just watch here, good start. LYLES, you'd think, okay, he's going to come on, but he's not making many inroads here. And then all of a sudden, Gatlin runs out of gas. And LYLES comes through, Sheer comes through, everyone just kind of maintains through. Gatlin almost gets run down by 3 or 4 others. But it's the 200, we know he's going to be so good. A 9.98 isn't startling by the standards of these guys. It is a very, very slight headwind, not too much at all, worth a couple of hundreds or a few hundreds. But, what a win for him. If you go to a championships and you know, I'm not, in my main event, I know I'm good, but actually I can win in the shorter distance as well. A little like Miller Weibo, same sort of thing. He's going to carry this into the 200 meters in a way which will frighten everybody else, undoubtedly. But good win. Question marks for Gatlin, I guess. Not quite sure what happened there. He just didn't finish the race in the way which he has been in earlier races this season.
No, you're dead right. I mean, LYLES, with that 1950 in Lausanne, can probably go quicker. His 100-meter form is holding really well. Don't let's forget that he beat Coleman in Shanghai right at the beginning of the summer. He's taking all the scalps at 100, his second event, and he so enjoys himself. Last week I started to ask him if he might think about running a 400, and he screamed no before I finished the question, because he holds that world indoor best for 300 meters, and it is his strength, just like Miller Weibo, as he pointed